The lifting of protection. The fourth way God reveals his intervention is through a subtle but devastating spiritual action. The lifting of protection. Often the person who hurt you seems to have an uncanny ability to escape consequences. They move from crisis to crisis, always landing on their feet, always managing to sidestep disaster. This seeming immunity is a frustrating mystery for the victim. However, the Bible teaches that God often extends common grace and protection even over the wicked. When he decides to intervene, he doesn't necessarily strike them down. Instead, he simply removes the divine hedge of protection that has been shielding them from the natural logical consequences of their own foolish or wicked decisions. A related principle is found in Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. The reverse is also true. When a person's ways displease the Lord, he removes the peace and protection, making them vulnerable. The removal of the hedge. 1. Vulnerability to natural consequences. The person who hurt you suddenly becomes susceptible to the kind of bad luck that previously bypassed them. The financial risks they once took successfully now lead to collapse. The character flaws they managed to hide now become public scandals. This is not God actively inflicting a new punishment, but rather allowing their own wickedness to finally bite back without his intervention to shield them. 2. Loss of favor. God withdraws his favor, often causing their alliances to crumble. People who previously supported them, friends, colleagues, business partners, suddenly start to see their true character clearly and distance themselves. Their network of influence begins to erode. 3. Conflict multiplies. Instead of making their enemies at peace with them, God allows the natural state of conflict to flourish. Their ability to manage relationships dissolves, and they find themselves surrounded by strife and opposition in their home, workplace, and social life. The peace they once enjoyed is gone. When you see the perpetrator suddenly start facing a cascade of consequences that are directly traceable to their own past bad decisions, the kind of consequences they used to effortlessly avoid, take it as a clear sign. God has removed the hedge. He is letting the person reap what they sowed, and he is no longer shielding them from the harvest. You did not have to lift a finger. God simply stepped aside.